So just outside of Aberdeen, there's a wonderful place that none of the tourists really know about. I'm going to take you there today. It's a place called Footdee, locally pronounced as Fittie. Let's go and have a wander around. So it's an old fishing village that's sort of been preserved. I'll put the drone up in a bit and I'll show you exactly where we are in relation to Aberdeen. But like I say, some tourists come. It's not a tourist place, by the way. Let me point out clear. This is a place where people live, have their livelihoods, and it's a proper little village, tiny little village. So if you do come, please respect the fact that there is people living here. And it's not a museum, it's not a tourist place as such, but it is so beautiful, but so many people miss it. It's an old fishing village that's been preserved, and if you knew how close it was to Aberdeen, you'd be shockingly surprised. I'm going to go this way because there's people there. So it's a beautiful day today. As you can see, it's a thriving little place. Afternoon, excuse me. Sorry. But it is a living, breathing piece of history, really. Yeah, it's a living, breathing piece of history. Let's go up this way, get away from them ladies. Try and find a quiet part. If you just see, just up in the, don't know whether you can see that. You just see the top of a ship there. That's how close to the harbour we are. I'm going to try and edit this as in real life, so I'm not going to do too much editing if I can help it. Just making a really short video today, just to show you what most tourists miss. I'll see if I can find a map, and if my editing skills are up to it, because I'm still new to this, I'll put a little map of where it is. They're all well preserved little houses, look. Now there is a sign somewhere, and I don't quite know where it is. But I want to find this sign because I've seen it before on a video and it amused me. A lady sitting there having her lunch in her garden. I might be taking a picture of that. Afternoon. Pilot Square. Oh. If you want the rainbow, you got to catch the train, Dolly Parton. But it's just so far up, close to the beaten track, if you like, but nobody knows it. If I could tell you now, I've driven past, it's a beautiful day today, I've driven past thousands and thousands of people on the beach, but none of them come up this far, and it's beautiful. Let's show you this garden here, hang on. That's what I could do, a nice glass of wine. And that there is the old ship harbour's house. Yeah, harbour master, is it? If you just zoom across there, that's the new one. In fact, we'll take a little walk down to the harbour and I'll show you just how close it is to the harbour, and then we'll come back in from the other way. So literally, if you come out here, you got Torry across the water there. That's Torry. And there you go, this is how close we are to the harbour of Aberdeen. Very busy obviously with the oil. That, by the way, if you like your fish, is an excellent fish restaurant. The Silver Darling. There's the old harbour master's house. Oh, look at the office. Is that the right time? I'm not sure. This is the right time, 10 to 2. And that's it, that's how close to the harbour we are. That's how close to Aberdeen Harbour we are. And then you get all the boats coming in for the oil, which is obviously one of Aberdeen's biggest exports. What a glorious day though. That's sun glistening off that sea. Let's go take a walk round. We'll go back into Fittie in a minute, as it's locally known. It really is beautiful today. That's the new harbour master. I'm still getting used to this. I got a new gimbal for my birthday, so I'm still trying to get used to this gimbal. So do excuse me if the camera shots aren't brilliant. The old lighthouse over the other side on Torry. And then just across the water there you got Torry Golf Course, I think that is. Whoops, zoom back in a bit. But it's a nice day today, so I'm going to come back down here in a minute and I'm going to take the drone up. We'll just walk around a bit though. I don't want to film the kiddies park because I look like I'm doing something wrong, even though I know I'm not. So we go past the kiddies park. We'll walk past the kiddies park and then I'll show you where we are. So let's be just walking past the kiddies park and I'll show you just how small this little place is in relation to the beach. I'll have a little walk down the beach. You can see behind me, but you can't because that'll be facing the kids if I go behind me. So it'll look like I'm facing the kids, but I'm actually facing myself. Right, that's past the kids now. So just in relation to where we are, there's your new harbour house. And then just literally just along the beach there, you've got the fun beach. Don't know if you can see it there in the background. Let's zoom in. So that's your Aberdeen fun beach. So if you walk to the edge of the beach and just follow it along all the way, it's not far, and then that's Fittie there, the old fishing village. But like I say, it's lived in, as you can tell by the washing hanging outside. And then just to my left, as I come round, there's a kiddies park, but I'm not going to film that. So we're going to go back into Footdee, and then I'm going to come out and I'm going to take the drone up. And I've said it before, the beaches in Aberdeen, honestly, they rival anywhere in Spain. If we had this weather, well, maybe a bit warmer than today, it's not brilliantly hot, but there are people on the beach. But if we had, say, Spanish weather or Portuguese weather, we'd have one of the best resorts in the world, I would say. Because the beaches are just so gloriously sandy, and they go miles, I don't know if you see, they go miles and miles and miles and miles around that peninsula where the boats are. They just go on for miles. And I took you around the other day, I took you around that peninsula to Newborough, where I saw the seals. We went there the other day, the weather wasn't so great, but we done that. But you see, there are some people that are not quite sunbathing, but they are on the beach. You quite often people, even in the winter, you see people swimming in the sea, which is some form of madness, but each to their own. Some say walking around with a camera is a form of madness. I'm new to it, so I still think it's a form of madness. However, persevere, that's all I can do. Persevere and see if people watch. If you do watch, don't forget like and subscribe. It'll give me a bit of motivation to carry on doing what I'm doing. Trish's not with me today because she's got a proper job. I think that just leads up to the toilets, the public toilets. So let's go back down into Footdee. Back down into Fittie. And let's have a walk this way, shall we? Oh yeah.
Hi.
Beautiful place you live.
Oh, thank you.
It is, it's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Grandad Raymond. In actual fact, it's a lot busier than I thought. I don't know if I could sit outside my house with loads of strangers walking past, treating it like a zoo, I suppose. I don't know if I could do that personally. But if I lived here and I wanted to sit outside, I'd probably have to, wouldn't I? It just needs a wee little pub, doesn't it? Just needs a wee little pub and it'll be made. Spend a few quid. Oh yeah. I don't know how big them places are inside. I didn't want to film. His door was open, but I didn't want to film inside. The Cowper's North Square. Oops. Like I say, it's a living, breathing little place. Oh, eggs. I haven't got no change on me. I haven't got any change on me. Oh, have I got a note? Let me have a look, see if I've got any money. I haven't, unfortunately. I'd have bought some, but I might come back tomorrow for some of them. A few free range eggs. Oh, I can't find that stone, but I found a mirror ball. So that, my friends, is Fittie. So I'm going to go back to the car. I'm going to get the drone out, take the drone up, and have a look from above from the drone. So I'll see you in a bit.